Alright, good morning everybody. It is Friday, the 3rd of February 2023. And that puts it, 33 days? 34 days? Nice. I'm very tired this morning. I went for a run last night, just on the treadmill. I've been trying to stay committed to exercising consistently and putting in that effort. And I've been really paying attention to my diet. I haven't been swaying too far away from... God damn. I think my voice is feeling husky as well because I'm so tired. But I've been trying to sway away from like shit foods. I still allow myself to have like little snacks here and there, obviously, but instead of just like a muesli bar, I've been having like protein muesli bars, or instead of having I don't know if there's much of a difference here, but instead of having like Doritos or anything like that, I've been having like little Red Rock Deli sort of packs. Not Red Rock Deli, it's the ones you can get from Audi. I don't even know what they're called, but they're like 20 small packs. I think they're like 100 calories per pack or whatever. I'm not counting my calories. I'm just eating better foods, so I'm paying attention to the macronutrients in it, and I'm trying to eat with working out in mind. So, for example, like yesterday, I knew I was going to be going for a run about 7:30. I need to make sure that I've got enough food in my stomach to give me energy, but not too much that it's like not in my stomach yet. And the process of digestion hasn't happened, and so I don't get a stitch and stuff like that. If I want to perform, I need to time it properly. And so I ate, I think, 5 hours out. And then I had another snack at 3 hours out. And then an hour and a half beforehand, I just have like a last little re-up, like protein bar. And that gives me the energy to get in there and get a run done. I'm sorry. I ended up doing... Let me just pull up the screenshot, actually. Ended up doing 4.52 kilometers in 30 minutes and 26 seconds. My average pace was 6.43 kilometers per hour. 6.43 minutes per kilometer, which I shaved half a minute off my time. I shaved 30 seconds off because last time I ran, I did 4 kilometers in 30 minutes, and it was, I think, 7:15 per kilometer. No, I don't run the whole time, obviously. I take my breaks, but I set a challenge yesterday, which was run for as long as you can the first time without taking a stop. And usually the times that I have to stop is where I get out of a rhythm with my breathing, and my heart rate just starts to climb. And it's like, fuck, I need to bring that back down real quick, and then I can get back into it. And then... but my rest breaks yesterday, my only goal was that they can't be any longer than a minute. I only walk for a minute, and then I get back into running again. And that's so fun. There's an element of the challenge where it's like, you just know it's going to fucking suck, and there's no excuses. Even if you have to start and stop and start and stop and start and stop, that's not an issue, but you can only rest for a minute. If that means you're only running for a minute, you're resting for a minute, it means I'm keeping my heart rate elevated. And I'm also pushing myself a bit further. And so I'm pretty proud of my efforts, especially because 40 days ago, if we think back to, mid-December, even mid-November, I was thinking 10, 15, 20 cons in a day, on a day off. Just sit around smoking, go out for drinks and take a couple of joints with me, we'd have a drink, and I'd party with my friends, and then I'd smoke a J, and we'd get food. It's fun. It's a good time. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I look back on those memories and think, and I regret them. But there's something so potent about the fact that I've managed to change my life and turn my life around in 32 days. And I'm not putting limitations on any of it, Like, I'm not judging myself too harshly if I do succumb to having a snack and buying something shitty. Like, for breakfast this morning, I'm so tired. I don't want to cook anything here, so I'm going to buy brekkie. And then tonight for dinner, I'm going out. I'm going to buy dinner. But tonight when I buy dinner, I'm going to look at menu options that are more skewed for like high protein, just like good stuff, not like shit fucking greasy. Yeah, I don't know. But again, I'm not going to judge myself, because then tomorrow I just have to work harder in the gym to get rid of it. And I don't want to limit myself having fun. I'm already sober, so why would I ruin that, the next part of that as well? But it's been good. It's been really fun. And the fact that I'm seeing results, once before I was using my asthma puffer. I'm not even going to say it, because there's probably eventually going to be someone that listens to this. It's going to be like, holy fucking shit. But I was using it pretty much to like live, to breathe with. I was using it like way too frequently. And sorry. Yesterday I used it once at work, because it was like a bit dusty in the shop that I worked in. I used it once before the gym, and I really let my lungs get filled up and like look after them. And then I went and I ran. I'm not coughing up phlegm. I'm not struggling with breathing afterwards. I'm getting good, clean, deep breaths. And I'm like, just falling into a rhythm when I'm running. And I'm super stoked about it. I've only got, 10 weeks of like cardio intense and toning working out before I start some sort of a bodybuilding routine and a bulk. But I think one of my goals in my bulk is to, because I'm obviously not competing or anything like that, I just want to have fun with it and see what I can do. I want to try and maintain my cardio as well throughout for a little bit, just because, for most of it even, just because I want to bulk clean, and I don't want to get fat necessarily. And so if I'm eating higher carbs on certain days, I want to be able to expend that energy in a constructive way. And I think even if that means that my working out, like my bulking gym lifts, are just done with less break times in between, so my heart rate stays up, and that is effectively cardio. Or maybe I'll try and do a kilometer on the treadmill without stopping at the beginning of every session, just to maintain that, I guess, it's not even muscle memory, it's like willpower. You hit a point, right, where your muscles are just going to do the job. They know what they're in for, and they're just going to get it done. And your mind is the one that plays tricks on you. And it's like, you can stop now. You can relax. Just take a breath. Just take a walk. Why are you running? You don't need to run. And so you gotta quell those thoughts. Make them, you gotta conquer them in a way. And it's that's the challenge. That's the real challenge of running. That's the real challenge of like anything intense, I guess, that you could do. But for me, it's running. For me, it's like that challenge of running is more about the challenge of not letting the me inside my head allow me to give up. or convince me, not allow me, convince me, because I'm the only one who allows me to give up. But the voice inside my head can definitely convince me, hey, you're tired, man, take a break. So there's something fun as well when you like look at when you're on a treadmill, because you got your screen in front of you, and you look at the time or the distance, and you're like, oh, fucking serious, I've only gone that far, but you feel like you've been running forever. That's funny. But I'm excited, and I'm excited to see what 100 days does. I'm excited to start getting, before I start my bulk, I want to go get a full blood panel so I can see what my, my mineral levels are, my blood levels are. I want to see where my testosterone's at. I know that's a weird one, but I just want to see what that's at. I don't have any intention of using steroids or anything like that. I think that clean and natural is the best way to go, unless it's going to benefit my life in some significant way, like benefit my health, or I guess it would have to be health. Unless it's going to benefit my health, there's no reason that I would put that in my body. It's the same reason I've never done hard drugs. I've only ever done other than alcohol, I've done weed and psychedelics. But I've never done like fucking Ket or MD or Coke or anything like that. There's two reasons to that. There's two parts to that. One is because I'm fucking terrified, because I have an addictive personality. I fear that if I do them, I'm going to not be able to stop. It's the same reason I don't gamble anymore, because I obsess over it. I'm like, oh, I just win. I'll win the next one. And I just pump money into it. And it's never satisfying. It's never really a satisfying win, because you've had so many losses to get to that win. At least for me, anyway. I have no strategy. I'm not good at it. So I have to not do it. I can't go down the lolly aisle at Woolies or Coles anymore, because Minties. I fucking love Minties. I have a problem with Minties. I can't buy finger buns and bring them home, because I'll eat the whole pack in a go, because I can't stop myself, because I love them and they're so good. And so I need to stay away from things that I know increase or change your brain chemistry in too dramatic of a way. Exercising, I've been having cold showers as well. That has been positive. That's changing my brain chemistry a little bit, but in like a good way, in a sustainable way that doesn't damage me long term. It's good for my health. So anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. Have a good day.